Alright, Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Rakar HaKadosh. Double honors to the apostles of GMS and the sincere. Shalom to the brothers out there pushing the street for sincerity. And I pretty much want to get into the topic about our people, about how they how they rely so much on Esau, then they get hurt, and they just get mad at Esau. They want to. You got, of course, you got the people that just dumb, that I won't even say dumb. They just don't know any better. They'll just keep following after Esau, no matter what they do. And then you got the rest of our people that just want to pretty much take up guns and so-called shoot at the white man. Those are the rebels I'm trying to get into, because when you really look at, I mean, when you really look at it, in a sense, it's a righteous thing to want to take down this devil for having us in the way we do. But that's just it. When I mean, like I said, in a sense, it's right, but their whole demeanor is wrong. They go about it the whole wrong way. Instead of relying on the Lord when we tell them to, they rather rely on Esau's technology. The same weapon they wanted, that Esau pushed into our community, the little itty bitty guns that he was done with, pushed into our community. These same people want to use it against him, which is not going to work because Esau got better technology than what he pushed out. That's why you don't see none of our people going around shooting Esau like that, or at all, like really, because you don't really hear nothing about that. You hear about you hear nothing but our people killing our people. The same guns Esau used to kill us, our people want to use to further kill us. Ain't that crazy how you look at it? So going into it, these guys, they are not looking to get payback on Esau for putting us into slavery or the things he done, because there was a couple of times, as far as I remember, that at camp we would ask, I think we would ask, okay, what is your reason for for wanting to kill Esau? And as far as I remember this one guy saying that about the how Esau oppresses us. We don't have better money, or we should have our own money, and we don't live as good as he does. And what it sounds like to me is that these freedom fighters is just trying to make it in America instead of wanting this place to fall. And that's their whole demeanor of why it's wrong. They want a better way of living in America instead of a better way of living in life under Yahweh Shah. Because when we tell them, I mean, it makes sense. Because when we tell them that you should wait on the Lord, they say, "No, I don't have time to wait on the Lord." Which means you ain't trying to do this to get in, trying to look for a better life in a holy place. You try to look for a better life in this wicked place. And that's not how we should be thinking. It should be thinking at all. So I'm gonna get the scripture right real quick. Shit. All right, I got it right here. So this is Jeremiah 6:14, and it says, "They have healed the hurt." So like they have healed also the hurt of the daughter of my people slightly. And that slightly is going into how, okay, Esau done whipped us, chained us, took our women, raped them, raped men, sold uh, sold women for wine, and men boys for harlots, and so on and so on. The list goes on and on. Our people was our people, and I'm talking about all the 12 tribes, were basically broken down to nothing. Because when you look at all of us, even on the 12 tribe sign, none of us is right. And that's just going through all of the slavery that we went through. So when they said slightly healed, that's that. Esau slightly healed us with technology, with uh, so-called his education, his way of acting, his way of living, motivation to strive for to be better in this place, the churches, uh, weed, drinking, you name it. Those are slightly things he had filled our people with, but it's always with a trick bag. Why? Because it says saying peace, peace when there is no peace. You got nothing but crimes left and right. You got East. Let's not even go into Esau, going into other nations. No, let's start with inside Babylon. Esau has the police shooting down our people shooting down our people, and you got more laws being pushed, more laws to keep us oppressed, and so on and so forth. So these people rioting, crying for no justice, no peace. These people are seeking peace, but there is none. Why? Because you're dealing with someone with not only just a higher authority than our people, but the fact that he's a devil that's not going to give you any peace. He'll throw these people that's rioting like maybe a little bit of money just so they can shut up. That's what happened when who was it? I think it was Trayvon Martin that got shot, and they took a pay rate. They took their money check they got. And you heard nothing about it ever since. So these people don't even know what they're writing about. They don't even know what peace is, because there was never no peace. There was never any peace in this land from the get go, and they seeking something they don't even understand. So I'm gonna move on to the next one, and it says, but chiefly, Salaki, um, Salaki, this is Second Peter 2, and I'm gonna start about 10. 2 Peter 2 and 10. And it says, but chiefly them that walk after the flesh in the lust of uncleanness, and they despise government. And that's those guys that just want to go around shooting, wanting to shoot Esau, but he can't. They walk in the ways of this world of Babylon, but they despise the government because our people can't have what they want. It says presumptuous they are. It's like presumptuous are they, self-willed, and you see, in those two tied together. Our, these guys are presumptuous to think they can take down Esau when they really can't. They think, oh, you can make little bombs or you can shoot pistols at them. When Esau himself can roll down with a tank, or not even a tank, he could use a helicopter. A pistol ain't gonna take down that helicopter. Now, by the time you even shoot that pistol up, it's going to another direction. Now people don't know how to shoot as it is. And it says self-willed. So there we go. And it says self-willed. They think that they could do this all on their own, or they think they could rally people to do what they want them to do. But the same people that are saying that they should take up, everybody should take up guns and shoot at Esau is not the ones doing it. And believe me, it's a lot of them that's saying that. So why don't they all come together and start shooting at Esau? Because they know they can't even do it. And it says they are not afraid to speak evil of dignities. And see, that's when we tell them that. Sorry. Yeah, but that's when we tell them that what you're planning is not going to work. It's not even going to come. It's not even going to come in. But they quick to brag about what they got, what they can do, and generational wealth and some more other stuff. Just a bunch of madness, really. But it says, whereas angels, which are greater in power and might, bring not rallying accusations against them before the Lord. And see, we're not out there doing all that madness. We separate ourselves. We know that we had to rely on the power of Yahweh Shem Shah because we understand we don't have no power in this place, but we have the greater power and might by trusting in the Lord because we know that anything that's coming from us is from the Lord. So whatever He does is what He does. We don't control anything. But it says, but these as natural brute beasts, made to be taken and destroyed, of speak evil of things that they understand not, and that's what they get mad to about us when we put them out on things because they don't understand what they even talking about. They don't even understand what we're talking about. We tell them we say to wake up to to our heritage. They be like, no, you need to take up guns and start shooting at these people. For what? To get ourselves killed because you don't understand nothing, and then they get mad saying that you're scared to take up Esau. Oh, well, better to be scared than stupid. And it says, and shall utterly perish in their own corruption. So yeah, you can call us scared if you want, but go ahead and go out there and do what you say you're gonna do. What makes who's the more scared one? The ones that saying they're not going to do it, or the ones who are saying they're going to do it and don't do it at all. And then y'all gonna die in this mess anyways. And especially when this place fall, everything that you try to fight for is gone anyways. Because you wasn't fighting to get into the kingdom. You're fighting for this kingdom that you want to stay in because you want a better way of life in this society. Because you want better living arrangements in this society, better food in this society. Now they don't even complain about the food, which is the sad part. They get perfectly fine with what they eat, drink, and they have to breathe. But to live in a dump, that's when they want to complain about stuff. They should be complaining of anything. You should be complaining about everything in this society because everything's wrong. So I'm gonna keep reading. This is verse 13. And it says, "And shall receive the reward of unrighteousness, as they that counted pleasure to riot in the daytime." Saga, yeah, as they that counted pleasure to riot in the daytime, and that's what they do. These people get mad, they riot, but they don't do anything. But they're gonna receive the reward of unrighteousness, death, or anything that get bad that can happen to them, because this is what they get. If we tell them to wait on the Lord, they saying no. They don't have time to wait on the Lord. That's the most. I'm gonna keep it simple. The most disgusting thing anybody can hear, or even anything I can hear of. Because anytime you say you don't have time to wait for the Lord, which means you didn't believe, you didn't have faith in the first place. Let's keep reading. It says spots they are and blemishes. See, this is the Lord saying that they spots and blemishes. They basically nothing but damaged skin, and that's what they are. They're walking damaged skin walking around. So it says sporting themselves with their own deceivings while they feast with you. And see, this is what they do. Like they'll try to convert getting us to join them and so on and so on and stuff. But we know in our minds that y'all stupid. You can't do nothing to persuade us to do what you do, because what you're doing is nothing at all. While you're out there riding with people that just want to so-called take down the government, we're out there trying to persuade the elect, number one, to come in so we can get out of this place. Because we don't want Babylon. Y'all people want Babylon. Y'all can have it. Y'all can fry with it for all I care. So let's continue. It says, having eyes full of adultery. Hmm. Sounds like a lot of our people left and right. I ain't talking about just men. I'm talking about women too, because they the main adulterers too. That's another story. And it says that cannot cease from sin, beguiling unstable souls, and heart they have exercised with covetous practice. And this is we can name list upon list of things that our people do that we see is just not right. It's just a whole list. You see how people going. You see our people just being mad on an average basis. When they get angry, they all of a sudden want to have riots, kicking down stuff, burning, burning their own community, which didn't make sense to me. I thought the whole point of a riot, of burning down things, was to burn your oppressor's community, not your own. But hey, the way our people think, you can never tell. And it says cursed children, and we are cursed children because we cursed to live in this society. We're cursed to live the way we do. Hell, we even cursed to see our people living the way we do. I mean, living the way they do. And I'm not talking about just living arrangements, but how they act. How they act shows it all. It says, which have forsaken the right way, and that's how we know we are the cursed children, because Esau is not. Esau was already cursed from day one, being leprous with skin, being as who he is. But it says, which have forsaken the right way. Esau never had the right way. So that's how we know it's talking about our people right now. And I'm not talking about the Neros, just Neros. I'm talking about all of the 12 tribe sign. All of them have forsaken the right way. And it says, and gone astray. Esau hasn't gone astray. You see Esau bunkering down together. They got top elites that's together. So they ain't astray. So that's how you know that we are cursed living in this place, because there's nothing righteous about us nowadays. Or I mean, not even just nowadays. I'm talking about in general, because ever since we went off, that's how we know we've been cursed. We're righteous people, but we're cursed. We're cursed people that has forsaken the right way. We all gone astray from this place. So for you freedom fighters, you ain't accomplishing anything, because guess what? Y'all been, how long has it been going on? I think the freedom fighter thing been going on even before I was born. And I hear him time and time again saying the same thing, and nothing's changed. I'm still waiting on when y'all going to start doing what y'all saying y'all doing. You go over here calling us cowards, but I'm still not seeing y'all doing anything. So I guess that makes y'all the bigger cowards. But hey, what do I know? Because these guys just want to make up anything they go along. They try to get everybody else to do. They try to get everybody else to do it, and then they'll praise it. But as soon as the nigga gets shot, they crawling back into their hole. I mean, you never saw them out there in the first place. You got guys that just dumb enough to do it anyways. These freedom fighters ain't doing nothing. Y'all lost cause. Y'all wasted cause of that. You just proving nothing but your own foolishness and your own down demise. So that's pretty much it on that. Hopefully this video was edifying, because these, I mean, we pay no attention to these guys like that, but you hear it time and time again. You just is like, what is your sole purpose if you even still trying for this? If it ever worked 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago, what makes you think you can change it now? So with that, Sean Wong, death to the wicked society.